What is going on, my YouTube family? Welcome back to the Gaming Brigade, and it's no secret, my fellow agents, that things are a little bit slow in the Division 2 right now as we get ready for Year 6 Season 1. So in today's video, I wanted to highlight one of my favorite hybrid striker builds to use in the game, as some of you have reached out to the channel asking me to show you one. So today I'm going to revisit one of my favorite ones to use. Now, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button. If you enjoyed this, you could hit that like button as well. And we are having a giveaway for an Xbox Series S, but I will save that until the end of the video. We're going to jump right into the build breakdown, starting with the specialization. You can see I'm using Technician, and we're doing that for a few main reasons. First of all, you're going to get that extra skill tier, which you definitely want. Secondly, you do have access to overclock CPU, which is going to give you an extra 10% skill damage bonus. And remember, regardless of which specialization you choose, you want to make sure you have the proper weapons activated in your weapon skill tree. That way you're getting a 15% weapon damage bonus regardless of which one you are using. Now, my primary for this build is the capacitor, and when it comes to a hybrid build, this is easily one of the best weapons in the game, and that is because it has the talent capacitance, where shooting an enemy builds stacks to a cap of 40. Each stack grants 1.5% skill damage, and not only that, for every skill tier that you have, you're going to gain an additional 7.5% weapon damage, which means because we are at skill tier 6 with this build, we are getting an additional 45% weapon damage. And I want to mention that I am at expertise level 13 with this weapon, and that is going to have an impact on your numbers. Again, you may be higher or lower, so always take that into consideration. Now, if you do not have this weapon, another great option to use is the named assault rifle, the test subject, because it has the talent perfectly in sync. And for those of you out there who are trying to get both of these weapons, I recommend hitting up countdown, set your targeted loot accordingly, and as always, I wish you nothing but the best of luck. My secondary for this build is the Harmony rifle, because it has the talent perfectly in sync. Now, this is a PvP exclusive, but you can get it from name caches as well. And for those of you out there who do not have any of the weapons I've highlighted, just use your favorite assault rifle or rifle in this game. Put the regular talent in sync on that can still get the job done. Moving on to the gear, you can see we are using 3 striker, 2 Brazos, and the Ninja Bike, which you are looking at right now. And the reason I love to use this bag with a hybrid build is because you are going to get those 3 core attributes: weapon damage, armor, and a skill tier, but it also has the talent resourceful, which is going to slot in with any equipped gear set and or brand set item to fulfill a requirement towards unlocking a gear sets bonus. And I know most of you out there know how it works, but I will walk you through it really quick. So this is the first of 3 pieces of striker, but because we are wearing the Ninja Bike, we are going to get that 4-piece bonus. 2 pieces 15% weapon handling, 3 pieces 15% rate of fire, 4 pieces striker's gamble. Weapon hits increase total weapon damage by 0.65%, stacking up to 100 times. Now, you're going to notice that on 4 of these pieces I do have a skill tier as my core attribute, and that is because I am using the capacitor as my primary. We get that extra weapon damage, and that is also going to greatly increase the amount of skill damage I'm putting out. Now, that takes us to the body armor. It is the first of 2 pieces of Brazos, but once again, because we are using the Ninja Bike, we do get all 3 brand set bonuses. Now, I'm using the talent Overwatch. After staying in cover for 10 seconds, it increases you and your allies' total weapon and skill damage by 12% as long as you remain in cover or in a cover-to-cover move. Now, for me, I love having that talent equipped because it is one of my go-to talents anytime I'm just using random matchmaking to join someone in the open world, just doing a random activity or a mission. That now takes us to the second piece of Brazos, which is Picaro's holster, and you can see I am using a skill tier as the core attribute because you do get that 15% weapon damage that comes standard on this holster. You can farm for it in countdown. I recommend hitting that up. And last but not least, my friends, we have the knee pads and the gloves. They are the final 2 pieces of the striker gear set, and on all of these pieces I'm trying to stack crit hit chance and crit hit damage everywhere I can because I am going for that balance between skill damage and weapon damage as well. Now, the reason I'm able to hit 6 skill tiers with this build is because I have 1 in the specialization, 1 in the mask, 2 in the holster, 1 on the gloves, 1 on the backpack as well. And when it comes to the actual skills you use, that is completely and totally up to you, my friends. I'm using my 2 favorite, which are the assault drone and the assault turret, because I'm just comfortable using those. And when we look at the numbers, I'm sitting at 47.9% crit hit chance. Remember, the max is 60, and 118.2 crit hit damage. And remember, those numbers are going to be dependent on not only only the gear I have equipped, but also having a shade watch of level 1000. That is going to do it for this one. I hope this video helps you out, and as always, questions, comments, or feedback, please let me know and I will do my best to get back to you as quick as I can. Most of you know that one of my favorite aspects about putting these build videos together is the family that we have here at the channel, so if you happen to have any tips or tricks or build ideas you want to pass along to new and returning players, please let me know, as the main goal is to help out as many agents as possible. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we do have giveaways here. You can see our current one is for an Xbox Series S. To enter, all you need to do is subscribe here or follow on Twitter, and the winner will be announced July 4th of this year. That is going to do it for this video, my friends. I will leave you with some gameplay footage. I want to thank you again for your incredible support of this channel. And do me a favor, let me know in the comment section down below what other builds would you like to see me highlight between now and the start of Year 6 Season 1. Thank you once again for the privilege of your time, and as I mention at the end of every one of these, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.